Alrighty, everybody, welcome to the stream. I'm Shadow, for those of you who are new. Welcome. Come on in. Today we are going to be checking out the new Barnyard Pack expansion. I just got it, like last week, I think. That is when it came out. Or it came out 2 weeks ago, something like that. Anywho, I have it. I want to check it out and take a minute and check out the animals. So it's not necessarily going to be a build stream, more or less a looky-loo. I think, can we sort location, maturity, source? Oh, that's in our thing anyways. You go to animal trading. Why I wasn't finding filters. So I think there are, hold on, I need to look up what animals came in. I don't remember them all. I have a horrible memory. Absolutely horrible memory for what all came in the new expansion, because there's been a couple since I mean, I purchased them all, but I haven't played extensively with a lot of them, so I don't remember what came in what pack or expansion, to be exact. So hold on just a sec, y'all. DLC. I am looking it up right now. It should give me a list. I don't want to watch the videos. Oh, pooey. Shush. Love it when it just like starts running the videos. Go back. Doop. For some reason it didn't give me a list of everything. Anywho, well, we're gonna look through and see if there's anything new. I know they added chickens. Oops, sorry. Chickens and horses. Or ponies, I think. Let's see. Let's see in the Zoopedia if it tells us. Search. Any continent, any type. I kind of wish they did what, like, I know certain things in The Sims, you can search out what pack it's from. Sometimes that's helpful. The addicts we already had. African crested porcupine we've had. Alpaca I think is new, because we had the llama. I think the alpaca is one of the new ones. So this is one of our new ones. The alpine goat. This is also one of the new ones. They're kind of cute. That's pretty cool. American Standard donkeys. I know these are new. Because I remember people were like, oh, there's donkeys. But most zoos have donkeys. So, or at least a donkey. I think we had these. It's amazing what I remember when I actually like look at the animals. Pongo, bonobo, we've had those. We had the brown-throated sloth. Clouded leopard. I think, are these ones new? If these ones aren't from the new pack, they were from the pack before, I think, because I don't remember seeing these guys. They're pretty cool looking. We got a wombat. I don't think they tell us what expansion they're from. Nope. Doesn't benefit from sharing space. It is a loner. All alone. cougar. The doll sheep we've had. Dama gazelle. I think this one might be new, too. Maybe. Again, I'm probably like one of the worst people right now because I'm like, I can't remember which ones came out in this pack and which one came out in the pack before because I haven't really played much with the pack that was before. This one was definitely here before. Fossas, they're freaking cool. They're one of the cooler animals, I think. I think they're a contender for our next animal for our zoo. We'll see. We'll see. The Gila monster. These guys' habitat or their exhibit? That's what I thought. Okay. We've had these guys. I just think they're cool looking. I don't know. See, I love the look of a lot of reptiles, but I don't want to interact with them. I want to admire them from afar. Very far. We've had these Highland cattle. These guys are new. Definitely. Definitely these guys are new. I like them. Can they go? Oh. Okay. Okay. They've got quite a bit of enrichment going on. That is pretty cool. Pretty cool. Hill radar sheep. These guys are new. Hill randor sheep. Sorry, I apparently cannot read and talk at the same time tonight. Oh boy. So, these guys are really, really, really cute. They're fuzzy. I like them. I like them a lot. Llamas we've had. Little penguin. I don't remember seeing these guys. They're blue. The little penguin, also known as the blue penguin, is a small species of marine bird that lives in the coastlines in the surrounding oceans of southern Australia and New Zealand. It has dark blue feathers dorsally on its back and white feathers ventrally, covering its belly and chin. Little penguin has black eyes, a black beak, and pink feet. Males and females of this species look alike. Little penguins stand 12 inches tall on average and weigh between 2.4 and 3.3 pounds. Alright, well, we'll definitely have to put them in our zoo. I think they're freaking cute. Oh my gosh. Maned wolf. I want to say these guys were here. I think they were in the expansion before. They're cool looking. These guys are here. What else? I think there's a couple more. The platypus. I know the platypus was here. He was in a different pack, and he was very controversial because people either loved him or they hated him. I think he's cute looking. Przewalski's horse. I want to say we've had him. I think we've had him for a while. Red River hog. This is the new hog. Definitely. Because we didn't have a Red River hog before. Yeah. He's cool. He's cool. This one's new too. I remember seeing the video and I'm like, what's with the nose? They're kind of cool looking, but the nose, I don't know. Probably not going to be one of my favorite animals, but he's definitely doofy looking. Somali wild ass. I like. They like the addax, the dromedary camel, and common ostrich. what else do we got? Sussex chicken. I knew they put the chicken in. It's a chicken. I don't know. Talking. He's new. I like him. He's cute. It's an animal I'm not familiar with at all. I don't even think I've seen him in a zoo in real life. Wow, and a Tamworth pig. And there's your pig. For the Barnyard, I do believe. Tasmanian devil. I don't know if we've had him or not, but he's cute. Cute, cute, cute. Wild boar. Wild water buffalo. Wisent or Winsent? Wisent? Pronunciation's not my strong suit here. Alright, well this is the end. Yellow anacondas we've had. End of our Zoopedia. So I think we've caught them all. I think. If not, we'll have a surprise along the way, right? Alright, so they did put in some new facilities, I do believe, and such. Usually they do. This aquatic keeper, Arctic, Australia, small toilet, conservation keeper, trade center. Yeah, these already. East Asian. Education station. European. Ooh, they put in a walkthrough exhibit. Well, that's nifty. A convenient layout. Okay, that's for breeding. I had that. I wonder if... Is it the European that's new? I want to say it is. Is it R-E-X? Oh, I think it's C. Sorry, I'm total build director at the moment. I was building in The Sims 4. They have similar mechanics, but just enough different. That's kind of cool looking. I like the shell. I like it. That one is the research center. We'll probably use these. Spun it too fast. That's the small research center. Quarantine. We'll probably use these in a section of our zoo. I'm just not sure where yet. Because in truth, we've only done like a really small portion of our zoo. That's it. We're like nowhere near close to even being at the edges of the map. So we have to go all the way to there. So we've got plenty of space for whatever we decide we want to do. And for some reason we keep like shifting this way. So alrighty. They have a castle toilet. That's hilarious. We're definitely gonna use the castle toilet. Oh, that was from Twilight expansion. That's hilarious. Apparently I'm very unobservant. I've had the Twilight pack for a while. Oh boy. Alright. Here we go. We are... Let's see, so far we have... What do we have in our zoo? We've got... Why are we stressed over here? Why are we so stressed? Is it because there's so many people? I think that's what it is. I think because there's so many people above them, they're like uber stressed. Because this one's stressed too. And this is like where the huge crowd is. So I think in order to kind of de-stress them, I'm going to build, or we're going to build another habitat kind of this way to kind of pull more people this way. I mean, we tried doing a food court type thing over here to kind of encourage people to go this way, which is cool, but I don't think enough people are like hungry or thirsty. We definitely do not have enough bins this way, I don't think. We have a garbage problem. Water, power, buildings, security and crime. Buildings. No. Let's see. Welfare habitat. I thought there was a litter. Buildings. Negative impact on guests. Yeah, okay, this shows us the litter if there is any. There really isn't too much. It looks like there's some up here, so we definitely need to get some bins up there. It looks like. Do I have any? We've got one there. That's it? Really? Alright, so we definitely need to get a trash can at least. Or two. Especially with as many people as we kind of have going there. We need some trash cans this way. Probably should throw some donation bins too. What do we put in here? Oh, we did the bongos. That's right. With the hopes that they would kind of encourage people to come this way. So far they ain't doing so hot. Let's see. The donation bins. I probably should throw a couple ATMs over on the other side. So I don't think we did that. I mean, with this zoo, the donation bins aren't a big deal. But I try to always put them in so that way on playthroughs, when it is imperative that I have them, I don't forget them. Because I tend to. I am rather horrible about remembering to put my donation bins in. So, oh, and the ATM. That is the other thing. Where do we want to put the ATM? Sorry. I haven't favorited. You need it in every single zoo. We're gonna put a couple. Throw a couple over here. We want people to reach for their wallet. Alright, that should be good. Alright. Too many gas stations. The tickets are underpriced. Aye. give you what you want. Dismissal alerts. This is how I judge my ticket prices too. In case you're wondering, I judge it by How is that? Is that better? No worries. Much better? Okay. Yeah, I turned down the wrong sound. I thought I was turning down the game, and I think I turned down my mic instead. Thank you. It's all good. All good. The quarantine is ready. Yeah, well, they're going to stay in quarantine for a few minutes because we're not quite ready yet. So I think we're going to throw the elephants this way because I want to encourage people to kind of come this way. And the ibexes just aren't doing it. So I think we'll put them like here, maybe? Because I can use the staff path to put the... Sorry. My mouse is like wigging out. I don't know why. Yeah, at first I thought you were just mic-less, but I heard a faint little something. Yeah, apparently I've been talking to myself pointlessly. Thank you. I appreciate the shout out of, hey, dummy, I can't hear you. It's great. It's great. Alright. We've got to get... I'm going to pause this because our notifications are like wigging out a lot. So we are going to... I'm actually going to bring... No. Yes. Yes. I'm going to build the path first. Do I want to build the path first? No. No. I want to build the fence first. Sorry, my brain, it's like, I don't know. I just don't want to work tonight, I guess. Viewing dome entrance? Well, that's new. That's pretty cool. Alright, so we're going to put our elephants here. And I am actually going to kind of wing out their pen a little bit because they need a lot of space. So we're just kind of gonna go with a lot of space. And we're kind of just gonna give them that whole area. Here we go. All the way around the mulberry bush. And I don't think they're shy per se, but I'm still gonna do, let's see, we're gonna do round robin. It says 6.6, but we're just gonna go like 8 feet. Why not, right? And then we're gonna take this one all the way down to, I'm gonna bring it down to like here. So that way we can put it, oops, wrong thing. So how was your weekend or your day, Kitty? I'm glad you could catch the stream. Hope it was all going well. We're gonna do one way. And anyone else who is listening, feel free. Chime in. And then we are gonna put in, oh, I forgot to put the gate in. Gates might be a good thing, you know? That way, gates here, I think. Quarantine is passed. Let's move it all in to move. Alright, I think I gotta play it. Why? What? Move. Are they moving here? Oh, move. Here. Alright, there it is. Yeah, so for some reason, if you try to move them on pause, it wigs out the game. The game does not like it at all. Okay, I know we've got to put water in here. I figured maybe like at the edge, maybe? Let's see, terrain. We need to bump it down. So we need a decent amount. We don't need it super deep, we just need a lot of it so that they have room to swim. I think that's about all we need. Palworld. There we go. Constructed. Okay. So we will see how they like that. See if we need to add more water. Alright. Do we have all three in here? We do. Oh, apparently one of them was a baby. Or young. Young adult. 16 years. 38 years. Okay, we got 2 adults, so that's really all that matters. Alright, we are going to check their terrain. Their water requirement is perfect. Their space requirement looks pretty good. They need more hard shelter, obviously. They need more grass. Short. No, they have too much short grass. They need more soil. That's easy enough to fix. Soil. We're gonna do heavy. Let's see if we can't fix your problem. And then they like some long grass. There you go. And covered over the short grass. And then they like some rock. Okay, and they want a hard shelter habitat. Let's do here. Species. Nope. I believe they're the African savanna elephant. Yep. Okay. So hard shelters. I mean, they got some pretty cool, like, pre-made stuff, but I think we're gonna go with the New World stuff. Just because it's kind of the theme I've been with so far. But I don't know. We are just... I may have to end up making this a little bit bigger. We'll see. Alright, I want them to be able to walk out of it at all sides. Let's get some... I don't want small, I want extra large. So let me zoom in here. I don't want it floating in the middle of nowhere either. I do like the glass top. That is pretty cool. There we go. Okay, so we got the hard shelter, scatter feeder. We need a water pool. I wonder, can we put it like here so it looks like they're like in the water? Feeder. Try it over here, see if we can't get them to go pretty close to the guests where they can see them. Snowman Skittle, Skittle, large tire, a large snowball, and then a fixed roller feed. We want our elephants very involved and enthralled with life. Okay, we're going with a large trough. And that's a water trough, a waterfall, and a metal frame. I mean, who doesn't like a good waterfall, right? So then... And then we got the mud bath, which is cool. Is that it? A beaver pool? I don't know why they would want a beaver pool. I don't know. Alrighty, I need rocks. What's their plant situation? They don't really care about coverage. Rock on. So Africa, desert, grassland, and aquatic. And they're from Africa. Cool. So we're gonna do one of these. And one of these. Oh no, that's like way away. Move you. It a little bit, and then we need rocks. Rocks. Oh, it helps if you're in the rock section here. We'll go with like the desert rock, I think. flip it. Boop. Just like this. We're gonna make it look like a chunky boy. Chunky boy rocks. I'll make it look like the palm tree kind of grew out of it. I don't know how good it'll look at the end, but that's the idea we're going for anyways. Okay. Okay, so there's that. Oh, you know what I did? I lost the elephant little thingy here. See if I'd gone too far. So far, no. Alright, we're gonna put these down. And then I need some rocks here. More over here. Okay. So then we go back to the plants. And throw. Okay. Up. Thank you. Put these in the pond. Make it look semi-pretty. And we'll throw this one up there. Okay. Oh. I don't know why I keep closing out of that. I need to know. Are we good? Give him a big old tree. A big tree. And a couple of these for some shade. Oops. Well, that was a flop. It's the only thing, like, the game tends to be a little bit buggy about is when you're placing your plants and you happen to get too close to the edge. They're like, nah, no. We're gonna flop it in there, whether or not you're meant to. Alright. Really? So far, it seems like they're okay with whatever. I mean, it makes it nice for us, because we can just kind of keep plopping stuff down. We're going to do this around the edges. Make the pond look semi-nice. Love the game music in this. It's nice. Alright, here we go. far the elephants are not hating it, so that's good. Okay. Okay, I think we will take that. And then we're going to throw a few date palms. And a few flowers. Just throw some here and there. Throw in a little splash of color. Because why not, right? I am actually kind of surprised they like as much coverage as they do. Alright, so how are we looking? Oh, we do not have enough. Oh wait, hold on. Like, we're good on the shelter. They like their plants. So far, so good. So far, so good. Here we go. Alright. Now to do the path. Which path did we use again? Oh, this one. Thank you, game. Alright, I need... Do we want to do a 4 or an 8? Oh, that's length. Not length. Let's do a 6-meter path. See how that kind of plays out. So we're just gonna kind of go here. To here. To here. So the path ain't gonna be like super close. But it should give us enough. I'm actually gonna like take it out this far. Facilities are without power. Oh my goodness. Why is the wind turbines broke? Mechanic requested. Come on. Mechanic requested. Let's go. We need mechanics. Do we have enough mechanics? Because we've kind of expanded. I don't know if we got enough staff. I have 2 mechanics. Yeah, we don't got enough mechanics. Let's throw a few more in here. I'm actually going to throw one right over here. Come on. We just got 6 new mechanics. We should have enough to fix whatever. Oh, great. We have turbines on fire. That is just awesome. Alright, what's wrong with the animals now? No! Our first sand cat died! Is he already dead? He's gone. He's gone. I'm sorry, kitty. I have bad news. Our first sand cat died. It's tragic. So tragic. Oh well. Alright. These guys are still stressed. I don't know what to do for them to get them to be not stressed. The danger zone. They escaped? How the... Alright. Alright. Emergency capture. So apparently we can't do the 2A glass with the elephants. Because they're not on a high enough grade. It's not a high enough grade barrier. It's a grade 2. We need the grade 6. Oh, that's wonderful. This stream is chaos. This go round, it's just chaos today. Alright. There. So we're gonna have to have a different way for everyone to view the elephants. So what I am thinking... What? The heck? They needed grade 6, did they not? That's grade 2. Grade 4. Grade 6. How? The habitat has become invalid. Rock on. Pause. Alright. And this section needs to go back. There. Alright, did that fix the problem? Alright, so we are definitely gonna have to figure out a different way for people to view our elephants, because that was not gonna work. It's just not gonna work. So what I think I'm going to do is pause here. I'm gonna see if we can pull all these people away from here and get rid of this overpass and make them, because I think they're really shy. All these guys are really shy with people, if I am correct. Guests flee from. Interesting. So I think I'm gonna try to get rid of this overpass and just make it kind of a walk around, because there's a couple areas. Did I have an area? I didn't really, but I could make like the front side here so that the guests can see them from here. Apparently I stuck. This one needs moved. I don't know why that one was sticking on the wall. But then the guests can see this one was too. What the world? Apparently I don't pay that much attention if I'm not really looking close. Yeah, so the guests, I'm gonna move the path so it's like kind of closer so the guests can actually see them. Let's see if that works better. Let's see if we can't get them away from yeah, I think actually that is about as close as I think I want them to be. And do the 2-way, and then we're gonna flip. Right, there we go. Flat top. Good there, and then I'm gonna do the paths. I'm gonna take this path from here and go over. Nope. No, apparently that's not gonna work. So we will try from here. course you don't succeed. Try again. No, I don't want from up there. I want from down here. Thank you. Nope. Let's try the length. Shorter length sometimes works for me pretty good. I just want it to turn a little bit. There we go. I don't want it to meet the main path. Perfect. Alright, that will work. And then I can take this. We'll move that to here. Nope, that's not what I wanted. The green one? Yeah, the green one tilts. Okay, we'll take that. And we'll take this one. And turn it as well. There we go. And then we're gonna take this one and move it. So that way people have all the information on them. There we go. And when they get over here, they can just kind of see. Alright, let's see if people go for that versus the overpass. I mean, I could just delete the path. And I'm obstructed because there's people on it. Alright, are there people over here? It's not as much. I have bins floating. Bins floating. So we'll put that there. Put the garbage here. And this garbage here. Okay. Can I move the people? No. It won't let me move the people. Alright, let's see what they do. Oh, they teleported. Alright, let's see if people kind of... Come on. Alright. Well, what time they're figuring their crap out, I'm gonna go make make this one an overpass. Okay. So we are gonna take the path from here. Get down here. And we are gonna start the tilt. And do a gentle, nope. We're gonna go like this. A little more. There we go. I think we have enough height here. And we can kind of do one of these. And then start our incline down. And we'll head off in this direction. So that way we start building that way. Oops, sorry. Whacked my mic. Sitting here gesturing. No one can see me, but I'm still gesturing away. Power source failed. Really? Okay. Sir, let us see. We are going to see if that will bring in people this way. Oh, probably from the garbage that got dropped in there. Can we like... I don't think we can call the whatchamacallits, zookeepers. Let's see, how many zookeepers do we even have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I think we need a few more keepers, actually. Because I think we got quite a few animals now. And not really all that many keepers, to be fair. Alright, it looks like we might be able to... And I think we need a few more janitors, too. Mechanics, security guards. I mean, we've got quite a few. We're just gonna teleport everybody out of here. How about that? We're just gonna teleport them. We're waiting for them to move and not come up here. Obviously, they're like, hey, it's a path. I'm gonna climb it. Not that I can blame them per se, because I'm kind of like that myself. Thank you. There we go. Finally. Alright, you can go away. You can go away. Alright, you can go away. Alright, let's see. I mean, the cleanliness. Oh, the water. Because the water filter stopped working, I think. I think the water filter. Let's see. Hold on. Water. No, it never had a water filter. That would be why. Okay. So we need to put in facilities. Water treatment. And we need to put it... Might as well put it here. Also need to look at the elephants. It looks like they're... Is their water covered? No. Neither is the ibexes. Which is awesome. Alright, so can I put you... Well, there's a power grid here. Can I stick you like... in here somewhere? Like there? Oh, I need to turn it. Let's see. think we can do the staff path. I don't want 6 meter, I want 4 meter. There we go. And that should cover both. Yep. Cool beans. So we've got elephants, and so far we have not had anybody come back here for the elephants. Like, you can clearly hear them. But there ain't nobody coming back here. I don't know why. They're all still fascinated with this habitat. I don't know if it's because there are so many of them or because they have babies. I don't know. I mean, the otters are cute, but maybe the otters are 4-star. Maybe that's why. I don't know. But we is going. Alright, well, we'll do our information boards and our sanitary needs and all that. I think I am gonna throw a few extra caretakers down, because I know with a lot of the new zoo that we have, we're gonna need them. Soon I am going to split everything into work zones. I just kind of haven't done it yet because I'm lazy, to be frank. Alright, all facilities. Let's do... I mean, we could transition into like the African theme, but I don't know. I kind of like the green bin. It's nice. Alright. So apparently the elephants on their own are not enough to entice people up here. Which, I think elephants are cool. I like looking at them. I don't know. Maybe I'm just one of the weird ones. Who knows? Donation bins. Taco. Taco. Maybe I'll throw chickens up. Because, I mean, chickens. It'd be interesting to see what kind of appeal they have, at the very least. Alright, come on. Why are you not going to the... This thing's gonna be a pain. I can already tell. Yep. I want you to go that way. You are way too high. I know this. Pooey. That was not what I wanted to do. Ah, well. You're getting the board again. That's just the legs. Not the set. Thank you. Felt that good. After the elephant. Alright, apparently we have no power over here. Which I don't understand how when we have the power grid right there. And I don't really want to put anything super close. Because then everyone has a problem. Alright, let's see if we put it. We would literally have to put it like in the habitat. Well, that's not gonna work. Can we put it? I think if we put it there, it'll work. But it's also going to irritate people. Does this have a wider range? No. Transformer. Well, it's got a wider range, so I could just kind of stick that there. I think that's what we're gonna go with. So. Alright. Oh, there it is. I'm telling you, I haven't had time tonight. Nope, I don't want to make this path weird. Like, I don't mind making the main paths look different. I am not a fan of having, oh, we finally got a few people heading this way. See the elephants. The Savannah elephant's expecting offspring. Cool, cool. I mean, it's gonna be a while. It's still cool. Well, that came out looking kind of neat. I like that. That's pretty neat. But research has been halted. As there are no valid animals of their sex species. Okay. Can we do diseases? Do we not? Okay. Next research bonus. I thought they could do like diseases and stuff too. So far, I'm not seeing the diseases. Huh. Also, we already have all the diseases unlocked because we're in Sandbox. That is possible. Quite possible. Alright. What are we doing here? So, our next animal... What? Okay, we can get rid of you. We already can't really do much about that at the moment. So I think we need to get something... What's our negative impact? It's somewhat negative. Throw a few trees there and they'll probably be alright. To be honest. Alright. Now let's see. Yep. That's the only thing, like, nice thing about it is, like, unless they go to the very, very edge of the path, they ain't gonna be negatively impacted. Alright, so we are going to reset our filters there. And let's figure out what we want to do next with our animals. Is that source pet? Okay. Do we even have any sand cats in our habitat at the moment? That is animals. No, we don't. Cool beans. So we can take what's in our animal trading for our sand cats and send them to the zoo. We're gonna send them right in there. There we go. And then let's see. We'll go animal trading. Bags. Did the elephant. Alpacas. I mean, we could do the alpine goats. Two donkeys. Ooh. Okay. Let me double check their Wikipedia before I hop into this one. Because I like horses. And I'm like, oh, he wants. Let's see. Okay, so age of sexual maturity, 2.5 years. Age of sexual sterility, death. Okay, 1 male up to 5 females. Okay, we can do this. So we were on the second page. I want you. Adopt. We got an 11-year-old and a 16-year-old. The 16-year-old has better genes, so we're gonna adopt him. We're gonna adopt her. So we got 2 females and a male for these as well. So we're gonna go here. Send to zoo. We're gonna send them to invalid. There you go. Thank you. They're going to quarantine. Oh, he's injured, or she's injured. That's not cool. Oh, you know what? I did not change the vet assignments every month. Every month. Okay, my bad. Oh, and I didn't upgrade their food. Jeez. I don't know what's wrong with me. Let's get them 3. Grade 3 food. Especially since we've got like 2 preggers. Alright, so then with the... Let's go back to our Zoopedia. They do grade 3 fence. Can we do a walkthrough with these guys? Guests can interact, so yes, we can do a walkthrough. Awesome. Oh yeah, taking away that overpass is like totally calm this section right down. Alright, so we're gonna do a walkthrough on this one. So we're gonna do our matching our matching stuff. I need curved. Give me curve. I need some curve. Simple. There we go. Our otters are about to die. No. I mean, at least they got to be old age, you know? I don't know actually how big they need. I don't think they need, like, super huge. Depending on the size of the herd you want. But since it's gonna be a walkthrough, I'm going for, like, a decent size pen. Then we need a habitat gate here. There we go. And then we can have guest gates. Can we not? Why can we not? Alright. Closer. Transformer. There we go. Alright, so then this gate. No? Maybe? I need to pull it. Arctic fox is about to die. What the? There we go. Okay, so then we need a guest gate. I don't want to get it too close to the transformer because I mean, we could just go here and then do paths. I want to do the natural path. It's not going to be a long path, because I don't want them to go too close to that transformer, but that should get us enough stuff. Can it go to like a 6? Well, that just looks kind of dumb. I don't know. I don't like that. I guess we'll put it back down to 4. for this section. Okay. So there's that. We've got quarantine have passed. So we are going to move you guys into your new quarters. What size fence did they need? I don't remember. Let's see. 4.1 feet. Okay. No water needed, other than to drink. All the way around. 5.50. Why not? Right? Why not? Sounds good. Okay. So then, habitat. We are doing the. Where are they? What is it? The American Standard Donkey. I don't know why I'm having a hard time remembering that. Oh, sometimes they throw like a weird name in front of it, so I'm like, well, I better double check what I'm looking for. Sure enough, I wouldn't have looked for an American donkey, I would have just looked for donkey. Alright, we are going for, let's see. This one. Got hard shelter. They don't really care about the coverage too much. They're pretty easy. Fairly chill animals. Seems like. Alright, so we're gonna turn that down just a little bit so they have water. There we go. Still good on the stuff. They need some enrichment, obviously. I'm gonna try to get them over to the peeps. Salt marker. Why is it not showing up? Oh, because for some reason. What's going on with that? The terrain looks good for them, so that's cool. We don't have to do nothing to that. Sprinkler. Might as well put that where the peeps can get it too. Itchy post, plant screen, scratching tree. That is necessary. Musical keyboard. Well, that's interesting. Wouldn't think a donkey would want a keyboard, but apparently. Figured that would be a monkey thing, not a donkey thing. Apparently I was wrong. Alright, let's see. How are we looking? We good? So let's see. They like... Oh, I'm in the wrong thing. That's why. I'm like, what? What is this? Alright, so we want... Tegia? Nope. Temperate. Grassland. Desert. From Asia. Europe. North America. Oceania. South and Central America. And Africa. So they like crap from everywhere. Wow. Could have just said click all. Basket friend. Beach tree. I mean, that makes it fairly easy. So pretty much anything I see I want to use, I'll go ahead and use. The donkeys are like, hey, hey, I'm here. Look at me. Ooh, we got a sakura tree. I love these things. They're so pretty. Multiple animals now have low welfare. How? Oh. Dangerous fights over... Alright, pause. Which habitat are we in? Okay. So these are the guys that fight over their stuff. Outsider overpopulation. Okay. So you... Send to Animal Trade Center. You are hungry. Send to Animal Trade Center. There, let's see if that helps. There. Well, the donkeys are a hit. The elephants really aren't getting as much traction as I thought they would. Like, I thought they would be like really like well received. I mean, they're not as high rated as some of the others, but they're cool. I don't know, maybe because they're further back and they can't interact with them, maybe? Ooh, I don't know. Can you do a tier list on the foliage. I don't really have a tier list, honestly. Pretty much my favorite one out of the whole bunch is the sakura trees. I use these quite a bit whenever I want to pop a color, but I don't know, I tend to just go with whatever the animal likes to do. I may, I have to put some thought into that one, because I just kind of build with however I'm feeling. I'm not like a planned builder. I know some people like really think hard about their habitats and whatnot. I'm just like, let's slap this in here. It looks nice. Cool. You know? I don't know. I'm not that organized. Oh no. Don't be sorry. I appreciate the ideas. I'm not saying I won't ever do it. I just never thought of doing one. And welcome to the stream. I'm sorry. You kind of snuck in here on me. I've been talking to myself mostly and a few other people. Do you get every DLC? Yes. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. I absolutely love this game. It is one of my favorites. And you're welcome. Anytime. Trust me. I absolutely love people coming in here, saying hi, hanging out with me for a little bit. We have fun. I just got the new Barnyard one. What's your favorite one, if you have a favorite? It's my favorite game as well. Cool. That's so hard. It's so hard to pick. I liked the which one was it? Oh goodness, there's so many to choose from. Like, they have so many of them. I really enjoyed the one that came with the llamas when it came out. I played with that one like hardcore. So I think of all of the DLCs, that's the one I'm most familiar with. So like, I know like all the animals that came in that one. I kind of haven't had a lot of time to play Planet Zoo as much as I want to, or I would like to sit down and play it since then, but I do get on and play occasionally, obviously. I played Planet Zoo for a month, then last Saturday I got every DLC. Yeah, it's addicting. It is. Did you get the new Barnyard one that just came out last week, I believe, or the week before? I think it like literally just dropped. They have chickens. I haven't gotten any chickens yet. That's on my to get list for this zoo. I'm trying to do an every animal zoo. I got basically 120 hours, and yes, it cost me 230 for all of them. Holy cow. See, I did not drop that much on the game immediately. I have dropped that much on the game overall, obviously, because I've bought them all. But I have been following Planet Zoo since it was in beta. So I kind of picked up all of the expansions and the DLCs and whatnot as they kind of came out. So it's not as expensive as you do it that way. Or at least it doesn't feel like it's that expensive. So I have a secret stash of saving my games and gaming things. Yeah. I have... Yeah. I do too. I'm really bad. Like, if I know a game that I really like has a DLC, I will immediately go out and stalk that game until the DLC comes out, and then I buy it. So, like money, that is. Yeah, I got it. It took me a minute. I'm a little slow tonight. Sorry. It's tonight for me. I don't know what it is for you. It's tonight for me. So, but no, I like playing this game, and I'm like, you know what? Since I'm doing the streaming thing, I might as well make it a weekly thing so I at least get to play it once a week. So, here I am. Excuse me, I had to take a drink there for a minute. It's starting to go dry. So, I don't know. What animal? Is there an animal you would like to see us get in this zoo? I'm going for an every animal zoo. So far, we have the addaxes, the African crested porcupines, the African savanna elephants, the American standard donkeys, Arctic foxes, Asian small-clawed otters, axolotls, barred tapirs, binturongs, Deneb-crested newts, eastern blue-tongued lizards, fennec foxes, Hermann's tortoises. Those are their exhibits. And these sand cats, which I think our sand cats just had kittens. Let us hop over there real quick and take a look-see. Yeah, these guys are interesting because they don't meow like cats. They look like a house cat, but they bark. And they are so cute. So cute. These are what I watch when I'm like, I need a kitty fix. I come over here and watch these guys. They're so cute. So cute. Alright. Moving on. What should we throw in our zoo next? Let's see. Let us see here. Axolotl has had no offspring. Okay. So apparently we had a false pregnancy on that one. So this is our zoo layout so far. We haven't really utilized a ton of space, but a decent amount. We only have two really rather big. I guess no, this one's kind of big, but this one has the binturongs, the otters, and the barred tapirs in them. So there's 3 species in one. Then we've got a few like walkthroughs and stuff. So, ooh, we're gonna have a baby elephant. That's exciting. This is our first baby elephant in the zoo. And truthfully, I don't get the elephants very often because they're really expensive. So when I play in franchise mode, I don't tend to get them because I don't tend to stick with the franchise too long before I move on to the next zoo. So let's see. Come on. I want the baboo. Give me the baboo. Come on, mama. Oh, wow. They actually have them lay down. I am surprised. That is the most awkward lay down. That is awesome. We have a baby. Let's see if we can't. I want the baby. Let's go follow the baby. There you are. We want to watch you for a minute. So cute. I truly love the animations and whatnot that they have done for all these animals. They have literally raised the bar for me and what I will accept in a game for animals and their animations and whatnot. I'm like, nah. Y'all can do better. Look at Planet Zoo. Look what they did. And we're looking at the baby butt. Baby butt. So cute. Oh! That's adorable. So adorable. Oh. Alright, enough of baby watching. Alright, so really we must figure out what we're doing next. And we're gonna have porcupine babies. Are these the babies? Did we already have the babies? So hard to tell when they're in the burrows. Oh, there's the babies. They're hiding under mama. There it is. It's a baby. 2 babies. Nice. This is my favorite part of the game. Oh, the babies. Oop, wrong button. Gotta love it. Although, honestly, it's the first time I've hit the wrong button tonight. Surprise. Alright, is there something we can fit here? Because I feel like this is like wasted space. Yes, I know. Fennec Fox is being very annoying. Which animal does not need a lot of space? Multiple animals. Oh, the axolotls. Yeah, they're reproducing really bad, and I haven't taken them out. So we're gonna do all but you and you, I guess. Okay. And then there's a storage. Why? Send a zoo. Right here. There you go. Leafy. Alright. I am not dealing with that at the moment. Sure. We are gonna go. We're gonna have another baby elephant. And 2 babies running around. Jeez. Man, they must have got pregnant one right after the other. And you're gonna have them in the water? Apparently we're trying a water birth. Apparently. I don't know why that's like way out there. Again, this awkward lay down. So cute. Little boy. Little boy. Siblings. Little girl. So we had a little girl and a little boy. That's awesome. So cool. Alright, this I gotta fix, sorry. Because that's just gonna drive me nuts every time I see it. Why is it floating? I don't know. Alright. I think we've got time for one more habitat, and then I have to end the stream because I must needs get up for work. So, we need to find something that will fit in this little tiny space. I say tiny like it's kind of relative. I mean, we could do aardvark. They don't really need a ton of space. You guys already have it. How much space does these guys need? Oh, these guys don't need much. We can do these. We'll do the black-tailed prairie dog. So we're on page 3. I do believe. Alright. Oh, I forgot to see what I needed to get. That was not what I clicked on. Thank you very much. Black-tailed prairie dog. Wikipedia. So they need up to 1 male, up to 11 females. Okay. As long as I only have 1 male, we're good. 2, 3. I wish it would just hold your place where you were at. We will adopt you. We'll adopt you, and I forgot to see when they're viable for breeding. Yeah, well. That's fine. If they can't breed right away, it's not the end of the world. Send to zoo. Or send them to quarantine. And then we're gonna make their exhibit. Barriers. Concrete. I think and take it right. Nope. So I have to kind of start it like here. Kind of follow the path. And we curve. That way we're kind of following the curve a little bit. Shorter. There you go. All the way down here. There we go. I mean, it's kind of a skinny habitat, but if I can get this part to work. I should be able to. I think they're shy with people. Wrong bed. Get again. Wrong bed. Oh. Well, move to here. Why did it get rid of the door? Why? Why did you get rid of the gate? It worked. I'll move. Why is it not? Oh. This is technically still open on that side. Okay. So we've got to edit the barrier again. Can we do... Come on. Get off of there. And this one. There. Okay. Maybe now we can move them in. Let's try. Move. 2. Yes, now it's registering as a habitat. Okay. And then let me get over here. What do they like? I don't think I built a habitat for them. Oh, guests can enter them? Ooh. I didn't realize guests could enter the habitat. Huh. If this isn't big enough, we could just scooch it over here and then add an exit gate here. Oh, the big fox died. Oh no. So sad. So sad. Did they come in yet? Yes, they have. Alright, we're gonna pause. Now, space. Space is adequate. They need a hard shelter. They like long grass. Probably need to throw a little something for water for them. Just gonna do a small something. That's all they need. They don't need a huge meandering water, whatever. Alright, so we are gonna go. They don't like the grass to be too long, they like short grass. So we gotta change all the terrain to short grass. Some rock. Oh wait, that was soil. That's why the rock's not going up. I don't understand it. Okay, and then so there's that. For a little more sand, truthfully. There we go. Okay, so now for the habitats. Pop you up. Species. They are black-tailed under B. Black-tailed prairie dogs. Okay. Ooh, they burrow. Rock on. We like burrows. Okay. And then tennis ball. A tunnel. Small bubble machine. And water spritzer. And that. And a set marker. Okay. They're pretty like chill animals. You don't seem to need a lot of stuff. Nature. Alright, nature. Let's see. Set filters. So biome. Desert. Grassland. Continent. North America. There we go. Lots of dusty stuff. And they're not a huge fan of coverage. I say that and I feel like a ton of grasses and whatnot in here. Like they don't like a lot of like heavy, doesn't look like. Trees are kind of out. I mean, I got one little tree. I think we've maxed them out. And if we take this, go down the side. Side, or half of it is. The other half, for whatever reason, is not. There we go. Alright, let's see. Should be doing alright. I know, F oxide. Noise. Prairie dogs are so small. Let's see here. Video. They're cute. So cute. cute. Gosh. Alright. Pretty soon we're gonna have to do like a zoo tour. We have a baby donkey! We got some foal! So cute, little filly. Absolutely adorable. Do we have another one? We did. They snuck another one in on me. With the little filly. So cute. Love the coloring. This one here, Rin, I love her coloring. So pretty. So whose is her baby? Eleanor. So it must be this one. Yep, Eleanor. Genetics. Yay. The sand cat has matured. Nice. I don't remember if we have to remove them when they mature or not. Alright guys, well, I think that is it for tonight's stream. We did quite a bit actually. We added in the donkeys and the prairie dogs and the elephants. So it finally looks like our traffic is like steady pace everywhere. So we're not like clogging one area. So I'd say all in all, it's a pretty decent night's work. Alright. I am going to take the opportunity to thank you all for